what if we center in the heart today and we have a great experience, and then the next day we wish to repeat the state, a very tantric attitude, but we start to have an agenda with it, and then we don't get the state back, and then we get frustrated, and so forth. So we can slice this up a little bit and understand that, of course, if we are coming towards anything with an attitude of I want to achieve this, and if I'm not going to achieve it, I'm going to be frustrated, sad, angry, whatever, obviously it's an agenda, right? It's an agenda because it is defined within you as I'm only going to be happy, I'm only going to be joyful, I'm only going to allow myself to feel myself and be myself if I have outcome so and so. If so and so happens. That would be an agenda. If you sit down with an attitude of, wow, I had an amazing state yesterday, I wish very much to learn to repeat such states, to even continuously center into such states, because I feel this is something that awakens my soul. It is something that makes me be very much truthfully in contact with myself. And, you know, this is what I'm here for. I'm here apparently to be me in this life. Otherwise I wouldn't have been born me. So that seems to be very aligned with my soul and with my purpose here on earth. So let me do this as an attempt to practice to be more and more myself. And then if in this attempt of practicing to become more and more truthfully myself, I experience myself not heart-centered, that is still experiencing myself. So there's absolutely no need to get upset, because I'm still experiencing me. I'm becoming intimately aware of not being heart-centered. And you will see that that will lead you into heart-centering. So if your agenda is not, I'm going to achieve a heart-centered state because I want to be the enlightened one, because then finally I can fill in the gap. Because this is usually the problem, that we have an agenda with the whole thing of getting enlightened. We hope that then we are done with it. We hope that then we will finally, I don't know what, be famous, or finally be at peace, or finally be whatever our ego wants. And we squeeze the entire experience of getting enlightened into a framework of the ego, which sort of sets us up for failure, because you cannot get enlightened from an agenda of the ego, right? That doesn't mean that you cannot have a deep wish and aspiration to be enlightened, to be with God, to know yourself, to be truthful. But then you will notice that whatever attempt you make in doing that, it is already happening. If you make an attempt of knowing yourself, you're already getting to know yourself. There's nothing to be frustrated about. The ego agenda squeezes the whole thing into a frame that has nothing to do with the actual goal. It is a distortion of the actual goal. So the ego says, and sort of even creates like a copy of your aspiration. You have a truthful aspiration in your soul to know yourself. And then the ego distorts it and makes a copy of it, trying to show you, yeah, okay, I can take over from here, go back to sleep. I will show you the soul. I will show you how it works. And then it has an image of the soul. Yeah, if you feel like you felt yesterday, that's the soul. Okay, let's try, you know. But you felt yesterday the way you felt because you let yourself be. You let yourself become heart-centered and feel your heart as it is right there, right then. The ego is not so much for that, because it has been programmed to, or like it is the function basically within your being that, you know, puts an image onto yourself that says you are like that, things are like that. And it doesn't allow you to have a fresh experience of yourself now. So the attempt of sitting down, repeating the state is very good. It's something that rises from your soul. It's the wish to know yourself again. But then sit and know yourself again, exactly the way you are, without wanting to experience something specific that is just not you in that moment. So the mind, yes, can hijack and can make you get caught up in stories, which then for you is a cue to understand, I'm in the middle of an ego agenda here. Awesome. I'm getting intimately aware of how I look when I am into an ego agenda. You know? The ego is like, worked up about wanting to reach something. And that's fine. You are already busy perceiving yourself in that state. Whoa, I'm like really agitated this morning. I'm chewing on something. Let me be intimately present to that. Let me be intimately present to when I get choked up because I feel so frustrated with myself, that I feel so jealous with my lover, that I feel so agitated that I'm not who I want to be. Interesting. Let me be aware of that. That's the path. Let me sit with that. What arises from that? Oh, wow, now I feel to cry because I long for God so much. Such an intense experience. Whoa, okay, and now I become super silent because I become so aware of what's going on inside of me. You know, that's the path. That's all that is really. Of course, going through many, many more things. Then the ego says, oh, that's the path. I can feel some turmoil. Again, removing yourself from intimately being with yourself. So yeah, when you have the story, intimately be with you having a story. God is intimate with us. When you are intimate with yourself, you are with God. It's very simple. Sort of simple. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on spirituality, Tantra and more.
And if you want to sign up for our online classes or for our retreats, you can see our website on the description below.